I don't know where to start. Like, I really don't know. I have no idea where your paycheck goes.
Where's the money? I would be pissed. Not at her.
On myself.
How much credit card debt do you have?
Right now, like $1,000.
Really?
Yeah, don't do that.
How long is it gonna take you to pay that 1,000?
Not even a month. He sees the balance and flips out.
What's the problem?
You know what? I don't want to talk about that.
Let's take a break. What did you decide?
We're here. We're ready to play ball.
You're so close to living a great life, but every time it comes into picture, you're derailed. What do you think happens if the two of you keep seeing money differently for the rest of your lives?
Resentment, possibly separation.
You're married, you have a 10-month-old. It's time to get the locked in. I could see you guys easily going on 40 years and fighting about money.
Dang, don't curse us.
I almost ended today's session midway through, and I want you to understand why. What if you found yourself in a new country with a completely different set of rules, a totally different culture than the one you were raised with? Culture permeates every part of our lives. It tells us how we raise our children, what brand of laundry detergent we use, and who's in charge of the money. So what happens when those rules change? Today, I'm speaking with Alexis and Edwins. They're 29 and 30 years old. They've been married for 2 years and they have a 10-month-old baby. In her application, Alexis wrote, "My husband just immigrated from the Dominican Republic less than 2 years ago, and personal finance is completely new for him. I feel like I'm teaching him while trying to manage our household, and it is overwhelming. We hate fighting over money, but the cultural differences feel like we are speaking two different languages." She also writes, "He still operates like a single man, and I hate it." There is a lot to unpack here. Let's start by looking at their conscious spending plan, or CSP. And if you want my help with your CSP, you can join my money coaching program at iwt.com/moneycoaching. Assets, $12,000. Investments, $44,000. Savings, $5,500. That's quite low, especially with a baby. Debt, $26,000 for a total net worth of $35,400. Fixed costs are 71%, which is a little higher than I'd like to see. Investments at 6%, savings at 12%, guilt-free spending at 11%. I have a lot of questions, so let's get started with Alexis and Edwins. So Alexis, you applied to come and speak to me.
Sure did.
What was going on at the very moment that you wrote that application?
Funny enough, I had the tab open for probably 2 weeks. And I think what made me hit send on the application was an argument that we had about trying to open a joint bank account. Remember that? I pushed this on him since before we even got married. We've been married for about 2 years. And I've asked him this since before we got married. I think as a couple, we should be able to trust each other enough to share things, and money should be the primary thing. He never agreed with that. I definitely think that when I agreed to marry him and become one and create a family together, I also assumed that finances would be at the crux of that. Being able to raise a family depends on us being able to pay for and support that family. So I thought, why not have a joint account? He disagreed on that. So
what was the first time he disagreed? Was it before you got married?
yes.
Okay. And in the last case, right before you applied, walk me through that conversation. In fact, can we just recreate it?
Why not? Yeah.
So you said,
I don't want to be married if we're not going to have a joint bank account.
and then I said, that's not supposed to be a problem to have my own account and you having your own account if the bills are paid.
I'm not saying you cannot have your own account. What I'm saying is we can have our own and we can have a joint one.
Why can't I have my own personal saving and you have your own personal saving plus we save for the future? And then that's how it's been.
We can have that and have a joint bank account.
How does money flow in your relationship right now?
I mean, it comes in and it goes out.
Who gets paid? You get paid?
Yeah.
You also
get paid too.
So you both have a job.
Yeah.
Right.
And then the money comes in where?
Separately.
Separately.
And then what?
And then he cash apps me money.
Okay.
I am the bill payer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the saver.
How do you know how much to send her?
Because I know how much you spend,
Okay.
how much she has to pay.
So you have a number every month.
Yeah.
How much is it?
1,000.
1,000 flat.
Yeah.
Okay. So you take that $1,000 and then you use it to pay bills.
Yes.